so many minutes in a lesson. There's only so many dollars allocated to public school funding every year, and for that reason, I'm incredibly proud to propose. I'm going to do a few things for you in my speech today. First, I'm going to get into a model of what we think this looks like. Then I'm going to talk about why we think on our side we have a better quality of education, and also why we think this has huge socioeconomic benefits. First, on model, how do we determine the way that grades get formulated in our world? We think that this is going to happen in a sort of holistic way. It'll depend on the grades that you get in school, so how well you're performing in different subjects. It'll depend on teacher recommendations of how well they think you're performing in the class. And I also want to note that this can change over time. So, if you end up picking up an aptitude for a subject when you are 13, suddenly you could be moved into a different grade level. The second thing is that we think that this would happen at the subject level because we acknowledge that some people might be particularly gifted at one thing but not as good at the other. So we think that we would stream it as having, the highest level English class, the second level English class, and so on and so forth across all subjects. The third thing is that we wouldn't explicitly label, this is class number 1, but we do acknowledge that students will probably be able to infer to some extent what class we're in, but we think that's fine. First argument then on why we think the quality of education is going to be much better on our side. Sure.
So would you continue to use cognitive testing? Would you ban gifted programs? What's your stance on IQ testing?
We're not going to use IQ testing. We're going to do it more holistically, like I said, based on teachers and how they think students are performing. Okay.